Bunny Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sakamoto Days chapter 100. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and not mean sponsored by Shueisha, and not mean sponsored by Manga Plus, and not mean sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, last chapter we found out why YOTSUMURA killed his waifu, aka Shino. It turns out that she was really a sleeper agent. Oh my god, that was insane. And she was going to kill Amane. That was so fucked up that she only married YOTSUMURA just so she could get close to him and had his kid too for this. So just so that her bosses can kill the chief of the JAA. That's so fucked up. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so messed up. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Lightning Strikes. Found you. What did you do, Mr. YOTSUMURA? A little while ago, the chief was assassinated and executive was appointed the new CEO. Oh no. He's raising a ruckus claiming you were the one who killed the chief. What's the deal? Oh. The JAA has put a hit on your head for killing the chief. So he was framed. I've been framed. They want the former leadership out of the way. So, are you here to assassinate me? Mr. YOTSUMURA, the truth is, you don't ask me anything, Shishiba. Haven't I taught you not to learn too much about the enemy? Oh, right. We don't think about the reason for the killing until it's a done deal. Yep. But YOTSUMURA was framed. Oh. That sucks. Don't look so bored, Shishiba. This is just how I look. Don't be mean. If you have no goals or beliefs, at least try to enjoy your work or you won't last. Got it? I understand why, No, I don't really understand why they want to take out the JAA, or at least the chief of the JAA. This is fucked up. I understand why YOTSUMURA has business. I totally understand. There is some corruption going on. Aww. He just wants to take out the chief of the JAA and the fucked up executives. I think that's what it's more about that for YOTSUMURA than anything else. Killing is like house cleaning to me. There's nothing fun about it. Let's go through the channel of rebirth. No thanks, it's too dark. 2 adults, go ahead. Let's see. Crazy Baba. He's baiting me. Ooh. Dude, this panel, this panel is fucking amazing with Shishiba and YOTSUMURA. Holy shit. Huh? What's that sound? Performance. Shoot, we need traditional sandals. Was this how the performance goes? Cool. Where'd the old man go? The Imperial Palace seems to rise into space with no time for the thunder god to vibrate. The incarnation of thunder appears. You truly have what it takes to be an assassin, Shishiba. If it weren't for your attitude, you could reach a higher rank by now. That doesn't interest me. I just like things to be nice and clean. I'm good so long as I can live in a world that's tidier than the day before. Human beings are strange. There are some things you can only find in a messy room. Ooh. Oh, shit. I knew that if I came back, I'd have to fight you. Do you still blame me for choosing my family, Shishiba? I don't blame you. He's using the hammer as a mirror. Holy shit. But I've had enough. Every time we face off, I get tired of trying to find a reason to kill you. Oh no. Oh, he got him. I wonder if Shishiba. Now this makes me wonder though. Does Shishiba know that Yotsumura was framed? That sucks. What really sucks about all this too is Amane is not going to get his closure or anything. Aww. But yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. What this kind of makes me think of is, in a way, it makes me think of Toji and Megumi. That's what this kind of makes me think of in a way, in terms of like father-son relationship. It's weird that it makes me think of that, but yeah. But dude, that really sucks. Now, the thing that I'm curious about is what's going to happen from here. Does Shishiba, because this is a great question, does Shishiba know about the fuckery that's going on in the higher ups? And also it's interesting to see how similar Yotsumura and Sakamoto are, isn't it? Because they chose family over the assassin life, and how satisfied they were, and also look how it's similar yet different at the same time. It's a yin, oh god, it's a yin motif, isn't it? Ah, yes, it's Manga Illuminati. But this was a good 100 chapter. I'm very pleased with this 100 chapter that we found out the truth about why Yotsumura had a hit on his head, and not just that, we had the killing of Yotsumura. I just hope from here, in terms, especially because remember, Grandpa is the database, right? So if Amani becomes the database, and hell, even if Amani doesn't become the next database, which I think he's going to, Amani is going to learn the truth about Yotsumura, his father, that about the reason why his father killed his mother. And because grandpa's got to know the truth. And you'll have to wonder if Amani is going to want to avenge his father. Because now it seems like what we're getting here, this is the second series this week that I've covered, or in the last week that I've covered, where it feels like we're going into a Ranger Reject situation. God damn you, Negi. What I mean by that is where you have an organization, and you have two organizations. You have a villainous organization, you have what seems like a villainous organization, and a one that's more on like the heroic side of things. so clear cut, but it turns out they're not, that both sides are corrupt. And that's what it seems like is going on here. Where I know that we've seen another series, but like the way that Negi is doing it in Ranger Reject is a lot different compared to the majority of series that, we've covered recently. Yeah, I know you can make the argument that this is kind of like more on the Boku no Hero Academia side of things. Yeah, you can make that argument. Sure. Yeah, you could really make that argument, but I feel like because of depending on Sakamoto and Shin's role in all of this, and also keep in mind you have like Seba and them too, because they're technically not licensed, whereas like with Deku and them, they are. They're technically licensed heroes. That's why I'm like, yeah, this kind of feels more like a Ranger Reject situation than anything else. Kind of does. I'm saying in a way it does. I'm very curious what you guys think is going to happen from here. Considering, well, actually, I should say, actually, a better analogy would be, because Ranger Reject kind of did this after One Punch Man. Would you guys say this is like a mixture of One Punch Man and Ranger Reject? That's a better way of putting this. This is a mixture of One Punch Man and Ranger Reject in a way. Especially in terms, what I mean is in terms of like the main organization, if that makes sense. Especially in terms of like the like the people, the higher ups, because in Ranger Reject you have, I'm spoiling it, deal with it. You have the Red Dragon Keeper, who is like the most corrupt of them all, and is like literally killing his subordinates. And you have him holding the dusters or the foot soldiers, hostage in their own base. That's why I'm like, I kind of feel like you have that kind of situation going on in terms of corruption. That's so now, and then you have Slur, who wants to like just take down the whole system. That's why I'm like, it's kind of like Boku no Hero Academia in a way, but it's kind of like Ranger Reject, kind of like One Punch Man. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. But what is going to happen now? Are we going to do something where there's reform from within? Or are we going to tear it? Because what Slur wants is to tear it down from, just tear the whole system down and rebuild it in his own image, which is something that we've seen like in Boku no Hero Academia is the best example of it. And so I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit of Boku no Hero Academia and a little bit of Ranger Reject in a way. I'm really curious what you guys think in regards to that. What do you guys think is going to be the direction it goes in? I can't wait to see Amane find out the truth about his father. That is going to be very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Sakamoto content, few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!